Hey, AMC students, a couple people asked about finding the equation for an exponential function that goes through some random points. So I typed in a few random points. We've got 0, comma 2 and 5, comma 7.5. And I'd like to point out that there's really an infinite number of functions that goes through these 2 points. But I'm going to assume that my asymptote is 0. And then that means there's only really one exponential function that will go through these 2 points. So first thing I know is the y-intercept. If I've got an asymptote of 0, the y-intercept is the initial value. So I know I can start with y equals 2. Great, got the asymptote. Next, I want to hit my other point over here, 5, comma 7.5. So how much did we grow by? We went from 2 up to 7.5. That means our growth factor is you multiplied by 7.5 divided by 2. Okay, well, actually, now we're hitting the second point. So we're almost there. Now watch what happens. I know it's exponential, so I raise up to the x power. Back to hitting the first point. So what's the issue here? Notice that it gets to the correct height when x is equal to 1. If I click on this point right here, I'm at the right height when x is equal to 1. So I actually just need to move it, stretch it out horizontally. I need to make it 5 times wider. Think about it like rise over run, x over 5. So what did I do there? I had my initial value in front of the equation. I divided my two y values because we're trying to figure out what the multiplier is. So if you divide, you'll find the multiplier. And then this was just like kind of like rise over run. The run is what goes underneath the x value. I'll do one other example here. And then in another video, I'll talk about equations with asymptotes and how to find those different things there. So let's just make the numbers different. I don't know. Let's make this into 17, and let's make this into 2.36, I guess. I typed a 6. And let's make this into x equals 7. So 2 different dots. I guess I got to zoom out a little bit. Okay, so we got 2 different dots. We got 17. We got 2.36. I don't know. Let's even make this harder. Let's make it 7.21. My point is that however nasty of numbers you want me to do, it's really the same process. I want my y-intercept, my initial value, to be the first thing I type in my function. Now it hits the y-intercept. I want to do y2 divided by y1. Just like when we do slope, we do x2 minus x1. Here we're doing y2 divided by y1. Check it out. I've got the correct y-intercept. I've got it, and when it's x equals 5, it's at the right height, and that 5 is controlled right here. Just notice whatever number I put right here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that controls when it reaches the height of 2.36. And so I want to make it 7.21, and then it goes through both of my points. So that's it for this video. This video just shows that when you have 2 points, you can always make an exponential curve that goes through them.